G'day guys, welcome back. Look what I've got. I've got a baby dragon. It's just so cute. It's so adorable. Now, it is exactly the same as my big dragon. All those gorgeous scales in there and skin on the wings, claws, gorgeous tail, nice soft silicone, easy to unmold. It's got these underneath to sort of hold it up, so makes it a little bit cheaper, so not paying for all this excess silicone in here. And then we've got that little tail. So yeah, so excited. Now this little dude is, by the time you've got him out, he's about 15 centimeters, so 6 inches. 6 inches. So yep. Now normally I just do chameleon powders, and well, I've done the steampunk and that, but I haven't done the holographic glitters yet. So I said to myself, I want to do him with some holographic glitters. So that is what I'm going to do today. Right, now my favorite colors, that's the aqua blue, not using the black, purple, and I want the silver. So I'm using the teal, which is blue, the purple, and the silver. I love these. Oh my gosh, I am in love with these holographic glitters. They're like my favorite thing in the world at the moment. I will put a link and a coupon code for Let's Resin down in the description, so you can grab yourself some of these if you so desire. Now then, I kind of just have to decide what colors I want to do where. So let's take the lids off. That's the purple. And then this is aqua blue. It's just to die for. And then we have the silver. So what I was thinking, I'm going to do I know I want to do the tail in silver. So we'll start with that. Here we go, my first little baby dragon. Woo, in you go. Oh gosh, so exciting. Been waiting for this for so long. Because I love my big dragon, I do, don't get me wrong. It's just so many of you really want to do a dragon, but you know, it's maybe out of everyone's reach. It's very expensive for me to make. It's a lot of silicone. It's like 1.2 kilos of silicone. Because it's so heavy, it's expensive to ship. So I was thinking to myself, you know, I don't want you guys missing out on this gorgeous dragon, so I made a smaller one, which is cheaper to buy and cheaper to ship. So hopefully you guys will be happy. I'm doing it for you. Yes, I am. All right. So pretty basic here, just the 3 colors. But sometimes less is more. And I just want to see, you know, what it's going to look like. So that's why I'm just doing the 3 colors. I'll do it real quick. Get in there. I will put you on fast forward shortly once I've worked out what colors I want to do where. Now make sure you go up the sides as well, okay? Because the side is going to be visible as well, because it's a very 3D dragon. So make sure that you get up the sides. If you don't, then you're just gonna you'll have patches of just black, because I'm going to fill it with black, and really get in there into all those little scales along his back there. Look, I've gone onto his leg. Naughty. I'm going to have to wipe that off. Hang on, I'm going to get a baby wipe. Getting a bit carried away in my rush here. I don't want the legs silver. Not sure what color I want the legs yet. Easy enough to just wipe off. Just get the baby wipe with some alcohol and just wipe it clean. You don't have to worry about it really. Just trying to make it look pretty. They don't stay new and clean for long, do they, these molds? All right, so that's the tail. Now, actually, I do want silver just down his back. So just down here. I didn't want it up his leg though, but I do want it down his back, just so that his back and his tail and his head are all silver. So we get that continuity, that little line all the way through. I'm going to take the silver up here. Whoops, on the side of his leg. And up there. That's up the side of his leg. Right, so that's going to be the silver. And then up here, I'm going between the two shoulder blades there, between his arms where the wing is. And then we'll continue to do the neck. We'll do the neck and the head in the silver. So I will do that later, but for now, let's move on to another colour. Actually, I said to myself I was going to do his hands and feet and head and tail all in silver, but then I still need to use these two colours, so actually, what will I do? You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put some blue on this leg. I'm going to do some blue on the back leg. That's what I'm going to do. Blue on the back leg. Like so. And up the sides in the blue. But then his actual leg, you can see where the scales stop there. So I'm going to stop where the scales stop. And then the rest of his foot I'm going to do in silver. Does that make sense? So that's what I'm going to do. So that one's going to be blue as well. And then I think what I'll do is I'm going to do this lower section here in blue as well. Down here, that'll be blue. Yep. And then I'm going to do this top bit here in pink. This top bit here in pink. It's a really good idea to, you know, maybe put down like this where you want your colours to be so that you know what you're doing. And then because the pink's right over there, I'm going to put more pink on this front leg. That's what I'm going to do. That is what I'm going to do. Like that. And then under here, because that's part of the front leg. And what about his arm? There's so many little pieces to this dragon, like it's so detailed. And you know, you could put as many colors in as you want. I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to go with the silver in here for his arm. He's got these arms that are stretched out that hold the wings, and I'm going to do those in silver as well. Up here. So those bits are going to be silver. Same on this side. It's probably a good idea to work out what colours you want to do where first before you start. Okay, so that's silver. That's silver. Feet are going to be silver. That foot's going to be silver. Back foot's going to be silver. That foot's going to be silver. Now, along the very edge of the wing there, it's got a different texture. You'll see it if you have one of these molds. I'm going to do that in silver as well. and in there, because there's a claw at the end of that. I don't know where, this brush is probably not big, not small enough to get in there, but we'll go in there. I've seen so many people putting up photos and videos of their dragons, the big dragons that they've done. They look amazing. I'm so jealous. So jealous because I want to do them all. Okay, push that in there. It's going to go down there. In there. Okay. Alrighty. I'm going to put you on fast forward and I'm going to finish. And then I'll come back to you once I've mixed up my resin. How's that sound for a plan? All done. Now I did decide to do his neck in pink and his head in blue. Actually, I think she's going to be a girl because she's all pink and purpley and teal and silver, and I think she's going to be a girl, don't you think? All right, I've mixed up some resin. Now it's quite deep in there. It's about an inch deep down there. So my Platinum 360 Plus, I can't pour it too deep, so I am going to do it in 2 layers, but I'll be able to do the next layer in about 3 hours. So we'll do the first little layer. I've probably got way too much resin. I just did clear resin and then I put a dollop of black pigment paste, Lorez, in it. So here we go. What I'm going to do, I'm going to just do that little bit in there first. Put that on there to catch the drips. Now what I thought I might do is, because I can bend it easily, see how you can bend and stretch, reach for the stars. Who remembers Romper Room? Oh my gosh. I remember sitting for hours watching Romper Room with the kids. So I think if we do this, maybe, you see how that resin's gone into his arms there, her arms. So I don't know whether that'll help. Like, I don't really want to get my stick and go through there because I might, dislodge the holographic powder, and I don't want to do that. So let's just hope for the best, okay? We'll just hope that that's going to be okay. And I'm going to go like probably half. That's about half. Actually, I'll do his little head as well, her little head. Now the head is extremely detailed, and there's horns that go up, which are that way. So we're going to have to get into the little horns, but be really gentle So I think what this I'm going to use this. Find where the horns are. Where are you, horns? I don't even know where you are. I'm poking around in there blind. I don't know where the horns are. Maybe that's a horn. Don't poke too hard or you're going to go right through your silicone mold onto the other side. So I think that might be a horn there, because it's gone in quite deep. And just poke around, push the resin where you can. And the other thing you can do, I mean, it's only little horns. They're not like on the big dragon where they're, you know, almost an inch long. The other thing you can do is maybe just, where's your head? There we go. Put my fingers in here and let's squish. Okay, as we can. The head's in there. So we just put a thumb in there, which is there, and a forefinger there, and we can just kind of squish her out a little bit. And I'm hoping that we've got into the horns. Okay, I think I did a pretty good job of getting in there. Make sure that your little stands are all standing up nicely underneath, not leaning down, folding over. Make sure they're all standing up straight. All right, so basically that's all I'm going to do now. I'll fill in that little gap there, that little arm there. But yeah, I don't want to really put too much in, because it'll flash cure. That's looking amazing, those colours. I might actually I wonder what that would look like if I wonder what that would look like. Let's try. Let's add some of that. Some of this. And some of the silver. Okay, mix that around. Which is probably a bit much. It's probably a bit much. Can we actually see any of it? Don't know. Oh yeah, you can see it. That probably wasn't enough. Now, grab a mold. Might as well use it up. I'll just grab a puffy heart mold. Something in there. Get out there. Clean these bottom two. There we go. How's that? We'll just pour this excess in here. I don't know whether or not you're going to actually see it, but look, it might be pretty. You might get a pretty little sparkly pendant, mightn't we? Rather than waste it, I do like to use my little puffy heart pendants for any little extras. Oh, I've got enough to do another one. Don't know. I'll make sure I filled them up properly before I go to the fourth one, because we do need to have them quite full so that the resin goes around there, and I do like to mound them a tiny bit too. Alright, let's see how we go. I don't know whether there'll be enough. Oh, look at that, it's going to be close. I'll just scrape this. So yeah, like I said, in about 3 hours, come back after dinner. The kids have just arrived with the grandkid and they're waiting for me outside. Well, they're not waiting outside, but they're sitting out on the deck, on the back deck with my husband. So I'll finish up here, go and get cleaned up. I'm still in my work clothes. I'll go and get changed. Going to have a well-deserved break. It's so hot today. Oh my gosh, so hot today. But I've got the air conditioner on. Very spoilt. Very spoilt indeed. All right. Let's use the little torch. Don't really need to, because you know you don't need to. You're not going to see that. All right, that's it. I'm going to get myself cleaned up. I will come back to you in a few hours, and we'll do the top coat. I've got a bit much in there. Let's take some out. There we go. All right, that's me done. Clean off my stick. I'll use my stick again. Okay. Gotta go. I'll see you in a few hours for the next layer. Right. I'm back. obviously. Oh gosh. Had dinner with the kids. We got some Thai takeaway. It was delicious. We played some cards, and these are set up, so I've got some more resin, and I've probably got way too much again. Once I've demolded, I'll pop it on the scales so then I can actually see how much I actually used, and then I can write it down, and I can tell you guys. I should put it in the listing. Hey, I'll list these, and I'll put in the listing. I'll try and remember to put in the listing how much I use. Oh gosh, I don't know if these are ready yet. You know, it's fine for doing a second layer, but I don't know whether this little top bit's ready. The bottom bit's ready. It cures much faster because it's deep. Oh, there we go. It's a little bit soft, but I want to see what it looks like. It's a bit soft. I want to see what it looks like so I know what to put in this, whether I do the same thing or not. I might leave the others, demold them in the morning. All right, shall we have a look? Oh, it's sparkly. Definitely sparkly. It's kind of galaxy, actually. What do you think? Can you see it? I don't know if you can actually see it all that well in there. It's just, I know, all those ring lights. It's annoying. It's more sparkly on the other side where they're floating. But look, it's actually quite pretty. It is quite pretty. I probably just needed a little bit more glitter in there. But yeah, certainly very pretty. All right, I'll just pop that to the side for now. And I might do what I usually do. Actually, normally I put gold in here with my leftovers, but I might do silver this time. But here we go. All right, pouring in. I wasn't sure how much to use. And I didn't want to put water in it. And I know you can put water in it to measure, you know, how much to use. But then you've got to dry it. And, you know, it's got all these little scales and nooks and crannies and things, and I'll probably never be able to dry it totally, and then the resin wouldn't cure, and I just thought, no, it's too hard. Actually, it's using quite a lot. Maybe I don't need to make any more little pendants. Just give that a second. Put my little box away that I was standing on. Oh, it goes under the table. All right. I always like to stand on the box for the demolding of things. Now, I'm going to use this just to... Oh, look at you. What do you think you're doing? Oh, really? Nice. Nice. See that? Fly. I'm going to have to get rid of that. It's nothing worse, is there, when you get up in the morning and there's a fly or a bug in your wet resin, which is no longer wet, it's cured. And then you've got a bug in it. Oh my gosh. Who's that happened to? Me. It's happened to me. Oh. All right, let's do this little wing here. Oh, I'm going to try and... I'll just use this and just push it into the corner there. Like so. And actually that might be a little bit big. Let's grab a... This is the same thing, but it's lost this little cotton wool ball. And I like using them though, because it's not as sharp as a toothpick. But it fits into all those little tiny areas. But you don't have to worry about scratching your mold, because it's not a sharp, pointy toothpick. It's just got a little rounded ball on the end where the cotton wool ball used to be. I'll just push those into those little fingers and toes there. And then once I've done that, I'll put a little bit more resin on. Okay, I think that's... You gotta make sure that they've gone into all the little tiny areas, because you'd hate to have a bubble on the end of your toe, wouldn't you? That wouldn't be good. All right, now I just need a little bit more to go into this tail here. Like so. Make sure that's gone in. Bring it down a bit. All right, I think everything's gone where it should have gone. and probably some places where it shouldn't have gone. Is that dry? That's a bit of dry resin. All right, tiny bit more. Now I do like to mound my pieces, dome them, rather than have them, you know, a bit lower. Resin, as it cures, it kind of shrinks a little bit and pulls away from the sides, and when it's level, it shrinks, and then you end up with this little dip, and then you get a sharp edge around the edges there. So if you can, fill it up as much as you possibly can, even though it's like slightly doming on the edges. I like to do that. Make sure that it's really, really full. Full as a goog, we say. You know what a goog is? A googie egg. It's as full as a goog, as full as an egg. Can't get much fuller than an egg, can you? Oh gosh, I'm just rambling now. Too much Thai food. It was delicious. I had chicken noodles, oriental style noodles and chicken with cashews. Yum. And for entree we had spring rolls and curry puffs. My favourite. And my daughter-in-law and my son are now vegan, so Thai's easy. It's easy because you know, we can order vegan food. I don't have to worry about cooking it, so it's easy. All right, that's it, you guys. I've got a tiny bit left. What about this? I've got a bit of this. Let's put a little bit of this. I've just got some gold glitter. Let's just chuck some of that in it. I don't like to waste it, even though it's just a tiny bit of resin. We don't waste it, hey? Let's pop a little bit of glitter in it. I think it needs something else. It needs a little bit of gold super sparkle. This is what I usually put in it. It's my favourite thing to put in. There we go. It's not so much a mica powder, it's a very, very fine glitter. I can't get the lid on properly. There we go. I'm actually going to just pour that in this one that I've taken it out earlier. I think that'll be fine. I don't know that I'll have enough for another one. Probably not. If I hadn't put so much in the dragon, I probably would have had enough for another one, but there we go. All right, you guys. I'm going to go and sit with my dogs for a bit, watch a bit of TV, bit of YouTube, and then get up bright and early in the morning and race down to the studio and unmold this gorgeous creature. And hopefully she's going to look amazing. I'm so excited. All right. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Let me get my gloves off so I can press stop on my phone. All right. I told you to be back bright and early. It's 6:30 a.m. I couldn't sleep. I had to get up, looked after the dogs, and then came straight out. So these three are nice and set now. So we'll do all of these. This was that last one we did with the glitter. Oh, that's pretty. I like that. I haven't used that glitter before in a puffy heart, so it looks really nice. I'm going to have to use more of that. And then these three were the original three with that little bit of holographic glitter in them. So it just gives a bit of a glimmer there. I don't know if you can see it all that well. It's just a pretty sparkle. So there they are. Alrighty, let's move these over. Get to the main event here. Oh my gosh. All right. Oh, there's a claw there, and there's a claw. Hopefully it won't be quite as difficult to unmold as the big one, only because it's so big. This is coming out nice and easily. Look at that. Wow. All right, let's careful with the little tail there. Got it. So we need a name for our little dragon here. Sleazy does it. You can see the horns are down in there. So I'll leave that for last. I think I'll just get everything else out. Leave the head for last. Going to get around the little knees there. There we go. You don't want to break a toe off. So just go slowly and pull from the bottom. It's a really nice soft mold, so it does come off easily. Just take your time. Hope I haven't broken any horns off. There we go, slide it out. Ah, are they okay? Are they okay? I don't know. That's the, let's see if I can show you. That's the horns down in there. Cool. Oh, love it. All right. Are we ready? Are we ready? Are we ready? Are we ready? Oh my gosh. Okay, here we go. Those horns are perfect. Oh, she's gorgeous. Look at her. Oh my gosh. She is divine. Oh, let's look at that little face. See if we can get in there and have a close-up. Look at that face. And there's a little horn on the top of the nose there. Look at that. The detail in this mold is just unbelievable, you guys. There's teeth in there. Got these flaps on the side of the face. There's these raised little eyebrow things. Nostrils. I'm going to get my black marker out and colour her little eyes. I've got this. This is a fine one, so hopefully this one will be good. Oh, I love it. Look at that shine of the pink there. I've got a little bit of pink on the arms there. The silver goes right through on the back of the neck, all the way down the back. Oh, my spikes. I haven't even looked at the spikes. Look at the spikes. They're perfect. Just, you know how I did that pulling of the mold apart like that to get the resin to go in? They are perfect. Look at those spikes. Oh, I'm so excited. Look at that. Look at that little claw on the end. Oh, love it. All right, now let's colour this little eye in. Actually, I might do that whole section there. There we go. So cute. And this one, where's this one? Just in there, I think. There we go. You could do them red if you wanted to. I really want to do a black and red dragon, so I might have to do that soon. Oh my gosh, there she is. Let's go down and have a look. I will put her on the little turntable later on when we've got some better light, because these ring lights don't do any justice at all. Actually, maybe we can bring her over here. Shall we bring her over here? Yeah, look at that. You get away from those ring lights. I mean, the ring lights are great, but then when you get away from them, you just see so much more colour. Come around here. There we go. Sometimes out of the bright light works really well. On the other side of the studio. Try not to drop her. You can see that bit of sparkle. And the edge of the wings there. See, I did the silver on the edge of the wings there. So you can see the feet and the edge of the wings there sparkling. Oh, so cool. Well, I'm so glad it's turned out well. Let's take her outside and have a look at her in the sun. Look at that. What a gorgeous, gorgeous morning it is, hey? Blue sky, birds chirping. Just beautiful, beautiful day. It's going to be hot though. It's going to be like 32 degrees today. I'm just walking up here to get into the sunlight. All right. Here we go. Here we go. There we go. Is she shining? I can't really see through my screen because it's pretty dark. The sun shining on it. Hopefully she's shimmering in the sun there. Try not to drop her. Love it. I'm going to have to call her Glimmer. Because she's so shimmery and glimmery. She looks like a glimmer. Glimma. Glimmer. Alright, there we go. Okay, so thank you for watching. Hope you've enjoyed my little video. Try not to drop her. And I'll certainly be doing more little baby dragons. So keep an eye out for them. Let me know if there's any specific colours and things that you want to see me do. Yeah. So thanks again for watching. I'll turn around. And I'll see you again real soon for the next video. Okay, take care guys. Bye for now.